Right, here we are back on Leave 6 with Jack Gelder and the Vanguard. You can see that in our previous episode we collected a few little quests that we've got up here. We can look at our scanners in the bottom right here and we can see that we've actually got a quest up here. When we were landing on Leave 6 we came across an alien ship entering orbit, and so we're going to be heading up here with Jack Gelder, and he's going to be investigating the alien ship that we saw landing through orbit. As well as that, on his way, he's probably going to stop around here and investigate the Vanguard squad leaders. There's a little, we've had a tip off that they're around that area, so we can see Jack Gelder is here at the moment, and he's heading up in that direction to investigate with his squad. Meanwhile, we've got Lieutenant Zhang down here, and she's in the process of recruitment. So yeah, she's in the process of getting a few troops along with a pug. And once she's got a full unit, she's going to head northeast to take care of a few other quests that we've got going on up here. So we need to appease the Paragon. I believe that we need to take out this squad here. So that's what Lieutenant Zhang is going to probably be doing. I'm not sure how long we have to complete that quest. Doesn't look like there's a time limit on it. Could be wrong. So we'll see. But yeah, let's see what we've got over here. So Jack Gelder, he's leveled up. We could probably mod him now that we've managed to research our nanite injectors, so that gives us our heals. Let's see what else. So he's actually going to be a ranged. I'm not going to give him piloting. I don't think he's going to be a pilot at any point. He's a pretty good commando on foot, so I think I'll probably give him maybe range specialist. No, let's have another look. See what else I could give him. Ground commander. All heavy ground units, no infantry commander. Okay, I like the look of that. Let's make him an infantry commander and we'll confirm that. He's currently using a laser rifle. What about if I give you some nanite injectors? Also give him phase walk modulator. Units gain phase field. The unit is able to walk through obstacles and is 15% harder to hit. Well, that sounds pretty good. Got a nice surplus of energy. Don't really have a surplus of cosmite. Perhaps for now I'll just give him a nanite injector. There we go. He's not going to be going into combat just yet. I wouldn't mind turning these into our next... let's see, I think I called these the Marine class. Now if I mod all of them, it's going to cost me another 20. I think I'll do that. Okay, so they're going to be upgraded to our Marine class. There we are, Marines. Alright, so they're not actually going to be involved in combat in the next turn, so that's alright. We're actually heading up to this region here to investigate the location of those squad leaders, so let's push up. Alright. Discovered a personality trait of Huizhang, which is he's a xenophobe. Yeah, he doesn't... not going to like anybody who isn't a Vanguard. I believe he's a Vanguard. Okay, let's end our turn. Show the location. Ah yes, this is one of our owls who's a scout class. I'm not sure exactly how it sounds on here, but in my headphones it sounds quite loud, so I'm just going to go to audio. Just going to turn the master volume down a little bit because it's just a little bit loud in my headphones. Here we go. Okay, let's see what we've done.
Production ready.
Ivdeville, yeah, so we've got another 2 turns and then 3 here, so it's going to be another 5 turns until Lieutenant Zhang's army is up and running, and then she'll be heading northeast to take care of some things up there. Domain invasion at Port 6. So that's a tier 2 skirmisher, tier 1 skirmisher, and another tier 1 skirmisher. I don't think she's got what it takes to take care of them just yet, so we might have to just at least wait until she does have one more unit in her group. These are the Marines. That means that they've got their nanite injectors, which is pretty nice. Oh, and we've also got another invasion down here as well. Okay, so let's take her into the base itself. Put her onto guard mode. Should I bring Jack Gelder back just to help defend here? I don't think these are that difficult to beat, so I think he's probably going to trust Lieutenant Zhang to take care of them himself or herself. Alright, so one of our scouts has found some production there, some materials going to be sent back to Ifterville. Okay, so we've got Vanguard, we've got an assault bike, we've got a pug, and we've got 2 militia units. It's going to be a low-risk battle. I think I'm going to do a manual. So this is a little bit different to Age of Wonders 3, of course, because we didn't have garrison units in Age of Wonders 3. Here in Planetfall you do, so I'm actually going to just manually fight this one. A little bit of tactical combat. Okay, so I guess because I'm being attacked, defender has the first move. Let's take some nice defensive positions. So let's get this squad. You're going to be in Overwatch over here. Let's get this squad down here. I'm going to give you an Overwatch here. We're going to have the bike. Bring you over here and fish you in this direction. We'll just keep you there for now. And we'll bring the pug. Maybe just... oh, that's still the bike. Actually, I'm glad I did that though. Put you in there. We'll keep the pug in a bit of a central position. Alright, let's face you in that direction and put you into Overwatch. So the nice thing is, of course, is as a defender, the onus is on them to push up. So I think what we're going to do is, I think we're just going to go back into an Overwatch with our forward units. There we go. I think we're just going to keep everybody as they are for now. And just having a little look at these units of despair, they do have a range. No, needs to be. No, they don't have any ranged attacks actually, so they're all pretty much melee combatants here. We do have some ops ready to launch, but I don't think we're going to need to use any of these yet. Target unit receives reactive phase defense for 3 turns. I think we can just hold off on that for now and end our turn. This is obviously not the most difficult of battles. I could probably have just auto-resolved this. It is always nice to play the first little combat. That was nice. So, this port supply drop took effect. Alright, so let's see. Obviously, we've got an open shot on there. I think we're going to probably focus on there. We've got our bike here. We'll pull up with the bike and get a shot in, 50%. We missed it. That's unfortunate. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll pull up the pug a little bit and we'll just finish this unit off.
Enemy killed.
And then I think we've got a relatively good chance of it. Well, it's 50%. Didn't turn out too well in the end, that one, but regardless, let's see how their attack moves. Got a leap attack. Pretty close up, so I don't think we should miss. Never took into account the counter attack.
Enemy down.
I could probably have brought the pug in for one more attack there and perhaps healed somebody up, but never mind. You see, it's a pretty easy fight. So Jack Gelder's moving ever forwards to this to these squad leaders. Let's pull up. What are these things? Owner Paragon. Yes, I think we just pull forward. I think there was a stash there that I could have got, but never mind. So still got two of these closing in. So another could upgrade that sector. I think I'm just going to focus on recruitment of military units for now, and we'll skip our turn. Some more stash. from our owl. And again, our units are defending. This is a low-risk battle. I'm tempted to auto-combat. And yeah, won that one. Although I did lose one of the Vanguard troops. So I'm not sure whether they actually respawn. Hero leveled up. So she is actually... I don't think she's going to be in our group for very long. Because I think she does actually fake her own death, this girl, doesn't she? So it's not really going to be that important what I do. But I'll give her field medicine just so she's got a heal going on there. We'll confirm that. Domain invasion over here. So they're probably going to launch an assault down here. But I think we also have a garrison here. Do we not? I'm not really sure where it shows you where the garrison is. But anyway.
Electronic mechanisms employed by the Empire appear to have...
Let's just skip past that. So we've got the energy development back there. You can see in the last episode we got frontier policies so that I could boost up our growth using frontier survival. So what we're going to do now, let's see. Let's go for area surveillance. This will improve our operations, both tactical and strategic. Then we've got Jack Gelder here, he's pushing forward, so let's push him. Going to be heading here, so let's just head up to this point. Michael Valentine, Jack Gelder, I should have known it was you who had returned to Leave 6. The air has reeked of arrogance ever since I heard reports about the landed sleeper vessel. Valentine, somehow I'm not surprised, not even surprised to find you alive. Bad weeds grow tall. Still, I never expected you to turn against your precious Paragon friends. What happened? Did they no longer look handsome enough for you? Typical, mocking other people's misery. While you were frozen solid, the rest of us struggled for survival. My position granted me cryo-sleep access. With a water fight, I've been in and out of cryo-sleep in anticipation of some sign the Star Union would return. Imagine my disappointment to learn it's just you. Spoken like a true hypocrite. This is why I always enjoy chatting with you. Fun times aside, don't you agree that it's time to end this unnecessary bloodshed? Unnecessary? I'm not surprised that you fell for Hui Zhang's innocent act. Go ahead. Ask him what he did that night in the Elysium parks. For my cooperation, prove you're not just after my supplies. Go to Sector 43B. Pyrex fires threaten our energy reactors. Quench them and we can talk again. So we've got a quest now. We need to find a way to convince Michael Valentine to end the infighting between the Vanguard. Alright, we could get a Walker class. The geothermal instability threatens the Imperial Energy Complex in Sector 43B. So we're going to accept that. We're probably going to double back now, I think. Right, so we'll end our turn. Probably going to have another attack on our... Here it is. It's a low risk battle, so I think I'll auto resolve that as well. Oh, they actually won, so I'm going to retry that. I think I'm going to fight it manually. So if I understood that correctly, I actually lost that. Same as last time. I'm just going to pull my Vanguard units forward and into nice Overwatch stance. We'll pull the bike out onto the flank. And then we'll give our pug a bit of a defensive position centrally there. And move forward.
Operations ready.
Now that looks nice. That's going to do some damage. So these guys have got slight range attack, but they're going to have to come in pretty close to get that. I think what I might do is I might actually just fire over here. I'm not sure whether they'll get a chance to move before that explodes, so maybe I'll try shooting up this one. So we've got a nice bit of damage there, and I think we've removed some of the obstacles so that they're going to find it difficult to take cover. And the pug has now got an open shot by the looks of things. 50% chance. Let's have a try. So we didn't quite get him, but we did do some graze damage. We'll pull the bike up a little bit closer and put him into a defensive stance. And I think we'll just skip the turn. So they do a lot of damage. If they've got that kind of range, I might need to move up. Alright, so the ground's burning here, so we may need to just move up because they seem to have some decent... Well, that was actually a one-off. They've got a... That's got 7 range. This has got 7 range. So they could actually stay there and continue their onslaught. So tempted to push up a little bit. Let's see. Can we get a flank attack here with our bike? Could potentially get a flank attack here with a bike. But it is likely to take some damage in the... These guys could push forward a little bit. Let's see what happens here. I might try and pull him round here. Can't reach with the grenade, but I might try and do a 45% damage on this guy. I got a slight graze on him. I think I might bring the bike up here now and might see if I can get a flank attack here. That was a good shot. Might have put myself in a little bit of a weak position though. I don't want to really take cover behind something that's exploding. Could potentially explode on me. Okay. Decisions. Let's pull him up a little bit. We'll see if we can keep him behind reasonable cover. That's not really going to be cover though, is it? I'll keep my range.
Enemy neutralized.
Okay, I might try and bring the pug up. I might pull him behind here. Now this is actually going to give him... that's going to... 1, 2, so it'll give him... No, it's a little bit dangerous putting it there. I click on my... He's burning. He doesn't have any resistance to fire, but you'd think he would with him being made out of metal. Alright, I'm just going to pull him up a little bit. Pull him to here. Still can't quite reach. Pull him to here. Got a 50% chance there. Right. Pull him forward a little bit here. It only takes one action to cause that blast. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull right up, right in his face there. He's probably going to feel compelled to... oh, can I not do this on myself? Can I only do this to an allied target friendly and it becomes 40% added hit? That was probably a mistake in that case then. What's this? Resupply charge. And this is a heal. Well, I've got plenty of health, so I don't think I need to worry about that. I might just go for an attack instead. Now I have got ops, but I think I'm gonna keep them for now. I'm not too concerned I'm gonna end up losing a man here. He may target the pug as well, since he can see a weakness. So I got incredibly lucky there. I think we're immediately gonna go for a heal. So at least he managed to soak up some damage there.
Enemy eliminated.
That allowed my bike to quickly run in and do some damage. Now, the goal here is going to be basically to take this guy out. I don't want to give him... Looks like he's got a lot of armor. I don't think I'm going to be able to take him out this turn. But at the same time, I don't think he's really going to be able to kill him this turn either. This is a bit of a risk, but I have got 40 health. And this is a militia, so I'm not really too concerned about... standing behind that truck. Oh.
Unit has fallen.
That was unfortunate. But again, at least that's just the garrison. I'm wondering if they respawn after a set period of time.
They never stood a chance.
Still not sure if Valentine was mocking me when he referred to the Elysium parks. Sending me on a wild goose chase to a deteriorating pleasure park sounds like something he'd enjoy. Still, I cannot ignore the possibility that he has a point. Opportunistic as he may be, Michael Valentine is still a Vanguard officer. Vanguard officers don't joke about war. Okay, so it's telling us here that we've it's given us an extra quest here, so we need to explore the Elysium parks. Alright, and we can see on our radar down in the bottom right here that our quest has splattered all over the map. Let's have a look. So she just needs one more unit to get the one more turn, and she's gonna have a full unit there, so that'll be okay. Let's have a look. So we could actually annex another sector. If we zoom out, we can see here. I wouldn't mind connecting these now, so I wouldn't mind actually annexing this sector down here, so we're going to do that. Telling us we've still got a domain invasion over here, so we have got hostile troops over in this direction. Now, the Paragon faction have a demand for us. They want me to give them some Cosmite. Well, I'm actually gonna opt to sort of bring them on side, so I think we can afford that. Okay, we'll push over to the east with Jack Gelder. Might as well pick up this stash on the way there as well. It looks like it's a crashed research ship, so we'll have some of that, and we'll end our turn. Alright, so down here, the pug has been recruited. So let's have a quick look here what we can build. It's telling us here that we could actually we've got the Burn Timber Grove. It's this one here. And if we zoom out slightly, we can see that this has actually got a derelict power plant down here, so we could actually expand that. We do have a lot of power at the moment. I'm not too concerned about that. Over here we have a spaceport. Click on over here. This is port 6. I don't think I can actually do a... I don't think we can actually do an exploit there. We have got something down here as well. This is a river, so that's nothing that I can exploit, I don't think. Go back in. So those are exploits there. Looking up here, I can see that I'm quite low on Cosmite, but I don't think you can infect that by this. Production. Happiness is quite low. Tell you what, let's go to our... Happiness is +1. I think I'll probably go to push that a little bit more. It's going to either be this or this. This actually costs far more, 4 turns. The recreational dawn can be finished in 2 turns. So let's go for that one now.
Sector annexed.
Alright, so that one has been annexed. So our territory is all connected again. Now then, I would be tempted to bring her out of here first. I don't think I'm going to fail this appease the Paragon quest. Does it give me a quest timer? I thought it did, but I can't see one on there, so I'm not too concerned about that. But let's bring her out here to maybe face off against this threat. And it is telling me I have a sector here that I could exploit as well. Residential exploitation. That seems new. I've not seen that before. Can't be built in mountainous sectors. Sector dedicated to annexing extra sectors and maximizing the income from colonists. Construction will terraform the sector into an urban overlay matching the colony's race. You can see there that it's currently on +1. Income per citizen is +1 income per citizen, +2 income. Yeah, so I'll just leave that for now until we have our next go. Let's get that stash. Okay, so we've taken some research there. I think that's pushed our societal research up, and that's going to be us this turn.
If you want to improve your capabilities, you don't just set a goal, you must also monitor it. Only by carefully watching your progression, guarding against backsliding, can you achieve solid success.
Alright, so that's area surveillance. What does that get us then? So we've got deploy monitor, native threat locator, Capability ranking. Unlocks capability ranking shown in the Empire tasks interface, allowing you to see how your Empire compares to that of other players. What was that? Unlocks capability ranking shown in the Empire tasks interface. Not really sure what the Empire tasks interface is, unfortunately. I'm relatively new to this game. I played in Age of Wonders 3 a lot, so maybe I'll figure that out a little bit later. We could do food exploit, we could do production exploit. I don't really need aquatic development yet. Deployment yet. I'm nowhere near the water. Quantum gain, prevalence, surveillance. Echo protocols. Void Tech allows for the capability of creating limited echo copies of people that can perform actual tasks. That sounds fantastic. Why don't we do that? That's actually going to be 10 turns. It's actually double. I'm jumping from level 1 to level 3, but it does sound good. It sounds really good actually. So we're gonna do that. Sounds like with the Void Tech, it seems like you can open different sort of interdimensional rifts, can't you? And bring people in from different realities and things like that. Sounds pretty cool. Alright, I think we're almost there.
Operations available for priming.
So we already have Frontier Survival active. There's up here, what's this? So this is tactical operation points. Down here I could use a couple something else. Native deploy monitor. What does this do? A monitoring station appears on the targeted hex. The station provides a deploying player with vision. Okay. Native threat locator reveals the location of the nearest unexplored hostile spawner. I'm not really bothered about any of them at the moment. I don't think I need to choose anything. There's a domain invasion up here. He's moved a little bit. I could move further that way. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually bring Wei Jiang up towards these two quests over here. So if I come across an enemy in the meantime, that's what she will be doing. She'll be facing off against them, but otherwise she's going to head up to take care of those quests in the northeast. Keeper of the pod. Okay, so you find a lone Paragon soldier on top of the energy pod standing guard. The soldier doesn't seem to pose any sort of threat, but he tells you that he is supposed to guard these for the Union's return. A decision will affect relations with this faction. Honor its duty, and this will give me bonuses with Paragon. I've got plenty of energy. I'm not too concerned about that, so let's use that for energy. Who treads there in the shadows of my throne, hiding like thieves? Come closer, into the light. Let me see your faces. Ah, it's you, the ones who claim to have returned through the spatial rift. Tell me, soldier, what was the name and designation of your mission? My name is Jack Gelder, commanding officer of the Vez Frontier. We secured the Katoni system deployed through a Type 4 cryosleep mission 197 years ago. That being said, and with all due respect, you better have a bloody good reason to treat us like this. 197 years, 58 days and 20 hours ago to be precise. Frontier seemed like a fine ship back then. Congratulations, Commander, you have passed. So it's true, the void storms have subsided. This is excellent news. I would invite you all to a celebratory dinner, but as you must have noticed, we are barely sustaining ourselves. I do owe you an apology, Commander, though you must understand our situation. When the planet lost contact to Vanguard Central Command, it had no means of supply. Soldiers make for bad farmers, and as rations grew short, tensions within the Vanguard began to boil. They split into different parties, the Emerald, Ruby and Sapphire Squad, while alas, only few remain loyal to the Paragon. Since then, they've been fighting over food, weapons and resources, laying waste to the planet with experimental Promethean weaponry. They assault anyone and raided all of the Paragon command posts. We were desperate, but now with your arrival and the prospect of rejoining the Union, we can surely put an end to this tragedy. So we've appeased the Paragon now, and that's rewarded us with a Paragon guard and a little bit of influence. So that's interesting to know. So obviously everybody's fighting each other now, all these Vanguard factions. Relations have improved with the Paragon faction, which means I get access to soldiers, guards and reactive shielding. That'll be interesting. So if we go up to diplomacy, does that mean that I can access the Paragon through the diplomacy section? I can see the dwellings. Okay, and I can click it there. Let us trade. I could actually use some of my influence. I've got plenty to get the mod for reactive shielding. I think I will do that because that's actually quite good. The soldier is a tier 1 skirmisher. It's a cyborg class unit. The guard is a melee unit, it's infantry. I'm not too bothered about that, but it has been good to get that reactive shielding. So when I get a little bit more of this Cosmite, I think I'll do some more upgrades. And the Marines can upgrade to a tier, I don't know what I'll call them, Commandos maybe will be the next one. Oh, they have given me one of those though. I think I'll just put it on guard mode for now. And we'll end our turn. Alright, so we've got a little bit of action down here. So what I'll do first is I'm going to come into here and I'm going to take care of these guys. Let's do that first. Oh. Yeah, that's okay. Let's do a manual fight. Let's see what we're up against. Looks quite hot on this map. So these guys are probably going to do some ranged fire damage. I think that's the obvious part out of the way. Let's have a look at them. So these are called plasmoids. They do have weakness to arc weaponry, but yes, they are resistant to thermal, so fire and psionic. This unit is affected by geothermal instability in the sector, nullifying the regeneration received each turn. So that's good. It's pretty good. Lash out, and that yeah, so they don't have a massive ranged attack. They are probably going to want to get up close to do major damage, in which case we can probably move within this kind of area here. Let's push up a little bit. Let's see, we've got a pug here. We'll keep distance with him. I might actually let's just pull up a little bit. I don't think actually, I was looking at, these are actually different units, aren't they? These do have a ranged attack. They have this one, Magma Spit. He's probably going to be able to move up to about here and then shoot something in. How's it going, Lord Sloth? Thanks for joining. Just doing a little, I'm going to be streaming Anno 1800 in about 20 minutes. So I just thought I'd have a little bit of Planetfall before I get into it. Here we are with our Echo. Move him up a little bit closer. I'll just move everybody up a little bit closer. We've got the pug supporting at the rear, so we'll pull him up a little bit. All right, let's just end our turn. Yeah.
Operations available.
So they've held their defensive position. Can't really get a good shot on any of these. What I might do is I might push Jack Gelder up to about here, and then my pug, I think I'm gonna pull him forward just a little bit, but I might actually obscure Jack Gelder just to give him a little bit of a defensive bonus there. I might actually let's see, I might pull this guy to a bit of a defensive position here, but I think I'll bring up is here, and so this guy at least just needs to be close to do damage, so I might actually pull him forward. That's probably a little bit of a mistake actually, because he can probably, I think those other guys have got an AoE. I think we're just going to put these on Overwatch, so let's do that. Stick you on Overwatch as well, and I'm not really too bothered about using that just yet, so let's skip the go. Wow, so we're all actually, I didn't pay attention, but up here, there's some major geothermal instability going on. So we're going to want to finish this as soon as possible.
Annihilated.
So definitely going to be doing a more of an aggressive next couple of turns. We're not going to be holding defensive positions anymore. They're quite close to each other. I would be tempted to do. No, they can't really do that. Let's pull them up to here. At least we've got a wall there, so that should be all right. Can I do some significant damage? No, I can do more damage with my rifle, so let's do that. Let's pull my Echo up to this point. See if we can. Let's finish him off if I can.
Enemy eliminated.
Right, we can get quite an average shot in there, so let's do that, 68%. This should be pretty easy to finish off now, surely. 76%.
Our forces are victorious.
How's it going, Lord Sloth? Have you been streaming yourself recently, or just chilling out watching some streams? It's just gone 7:30 here in the UK, so I'm going to be streaming Anno 1800 about 8 o'clock. Just all of this is basically just for YouTube videos at this point. Yeah. Once a year? How come you don't stream very often? Alright, we've got enough Cosmite and we've got enough energy there, so we'll make a start on that.
Production ready.
Doing pretty good. Is everything loosening up where you are? I know everybody's been in lockdown around the world. It's a pretty crazy time to sort of be alive, isn't it? Is everything starting to open up where you are? Okay, so we finished. Let's see if we can get an exploit. So the broken dome down here is producing a little bit of energy and a little bit of production. Energy seems alright. Production 46. Why don't we do a industrial exploitation down there? I don't know. I don't know what to choose. Don't really need any of them. We'll get some echo walkers. No, I'll tell you what. We'll do a production exploit. Try and get things.
You never need live with regret when you can rewind time, but your age will catch up with you.
No, I'm thinking I might actually get the engineer out. Engineers are pretty good, and that'll move us closer to being able to get air units as well. So I might do that. Yeah, why not? Engineering corps. Let's work on that one. Okay, so Lieutenant Zhang, she's going to be heading northeast to take care of these two quests here. And while we're on our way up there, why not take care of this band here? Let's see if we can actually... I'm not going to mod her because I think, like I say, she disappears fairly soon. These are our new Marine Corps. What about the Pug? Is there anything I can do to... Reactive plating seems like a good idea. I don't have a lot of Cosmite at the moment. But this will sort of give us a bit of a yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll call this the... Why don't we just call it the shield? Or shielded. Alright, so that'll... our Pug's a bit of a sort of healer. And an all-round support unit, so...
Incoming communication.
So I know we've got to basically try to, let's see, are we able to do like a non-aggression? Yeah, non-aggression. This says that it's a fair deal for me. Okay, fair enough, because I think we've...
Incoming communication.
Okay, can we do the same with you, non-aggression? Okay, seem pretty open-minded for that, so that's alright. Sort of not. So personally, I got my first 2 vaccine shots on one hand. On the other hand, I live in Florida. I have heard Texas and Florida are 2 of the states that are kind of going against the grain, which is good. I mean, I fully agree with opening up, though, I think, which is one of the top 5 states contributing half of the infections in the United States. Okay, alright. So yeah, we're opening up, but not for the right reasons. Okay, I see. I just, you know, I never know what to believe on the news these days, actually. We get so many different news reports and they always conflict with each other that I'm confused half the time. Alright, so let's just end our turn there. Ah, and here we go. Cena of House Temur. I don't think she's a very nice person, if I remember correctly. My, look what we've got here. More volunteers to serve the glorious cause of House Temur. I was starting to think this whole expedition may have been a waste of our resources. House Temur? Isn't that the kind of pretentious name the Syndicate would give to their criminal organizations? You're the ones from the ship we encountered at the spatial rift, aren't you? I was supposed to find an entire Vanguard squad at this location. Tell me what you've done to them and I may spare you and your Outlander friends. Oh, you're a feisty one and so adorably clueless. I almost think I should keep you. Don't worry about your friends, darling. We took them into our care. You should have seen them before. They were all so awfully malnourished. Took them into your care, turned them into slaves, you mean? The Careco were only a small part of the living property we found as we inspected the Syndicate. Back then, I had to obey the law and accept whenever the ones responsible could buy themselves out of their punishments, but the situation's changed. I suggest you leave the planet immediately without your volunteers. I am sorry, darling, but the property of House Temur is non-negotiable. However, I may be convinced to refrain from further acquisitions if I'm compensated for the losses caused to me by such a withdrawal. I have a list of supplementary items that could be manufactured in your colonies. Provide me with enough of them, and I shall reconsider your request. What should I do? I want Cena off the planet, but do we want another full-scale war? Meeting her demand seems risky, since she may be stalling until backups arrive. The only thing I can say for sure is, whichever option I choose, dealing with her is not going to be an easy task.
Objective completed.
So I'm going to take that reward, and that gives us a gunship. I'm also going to take that reward, and that gives me an assault bike. Provide Cena with a list of supplementary goods. I'm actually going to decline this because I don't really like her very much. I think we're probably going to opt for open war with her, I think. I'd be happy with just enthusiastic mask wearing. We've got some massive increases in number of vaccinations a day, so I'm hopeful. Yeah, well, over here in the UK, we've got Boris Johnson, and he's just recently come out and said that vaccinations are useless or something. Something along those lines. I could have misunderstood. He was all for lockdown. Not sure I agree with that, though. So we've got some... we've got enough for almost another full unit over here. We just need a commander. Lieutenant, you look unsettled. If there's something bothering you, you know you can always speak to me. Thanks, Commander, but it's nothing really. No reason to be concerned. What is it? Just spit it out. Alright, Commander, but you must promise to keep this between us and not embarrass me in front of the squad. Ever since we landed, I had this eerie feeling that I'm being watched. Some paranoia may be healthy when you're struck between battle lines of rogue Vanguard squads. Just don't let this situation get to you. Thanks, Jack. Okay. Alright, so let's see. I'm not really a big fan of the assault bike. I might actually replace that assault bike with an air unit. We'll pull this assault bike back in this direction. Alright, let's end our turn. Like a Valentine, you completed your task? Good, well, these fires don't ignite themselves. A bunch of renegades have fortified themselves in Molten Earth Arsenal, where they got their hands on dangerous Promethean weaponry. Bringing these deserters to justice would go a long way to establishing or re-establishing order on Leave 6. You are enjoying this, aren't you? Ordering me around like some first-year recruit. Just be careful, the tasks you give me don't cause me more trouble than convincing you with a gun. Okay, Syndicate agent. Good day, Colonel. So this agent's going to tell us that we shouldn't trust House Temur, and he wants us to meet him. I remember this one. I'll show an interest, and we'll go meet up with him. Yes, indeed. Meet me at those coordinates. Okay. So he wants us to meet him over there. Implant snatches. How disappointing. We already took care of the matter ourselves. Yeah, so there was actually a timer on there, but it didn't show me that. I couldn't see the timer. Couldn't see it. We've lost a little bit of influence, I think, with the Paragon, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Okay, we need to capture that Promethean military base, and we need to meet with the agent. So let's see. There's the Molten Earth Arsenal. That might be a little bit tricky, so we'll probably want a nice full unit to head up there with. Let's see what we got. Message from the Paragon faction. They've given us another quest here. I think it's a research quest, isn't it? Accepting this quest will automatically start the research. Let's do that. Let's get this bike down here to help defend. Let's get this airship in the army. we're going to head over here. So this quest here is to search Fang Jiang's family heirloom. So let's, on the way, let's do this. And we could auto-resolve it. If I lose anybody, I'm going to replay it, because I certainly don't want to lose anybody. I almost lost the airship. But I didn't. So, there you go. Must have discovered somebody in there, actually, who was hiding, and he's now joined our colony. We'll move her forward. Meanwhile, there is... I do need to head up to here, which is the Elysium Park. So we're going to head north to investigate those Elysium Parks. So let's pull up here with Jack Gelder. Unfortunately, the quest tracker is limited to 5 items, so it's easy to miss some of the timed quests if you don't go to the objective screen and unpin some of the less urgent ones, like the victory condition of your choice. Most of the timed quests are generic though. That's a pretty good idea actually, yeah. So where is it? I've got my quest. Is it the middle one? Oh, I just need to come off this first. So, mining logs. Our owl discovered some mining logs, which is nice. Something's going on up here with the Elysium Parks. Yeah, so the middle one here, I'm actually tracking that quest, aren't I? So instead of that, I'll remove that. Yeah, so down here it probably would have... Yeah, I see. So this has got 9 turns left to complete this one. Yeah, good tip. So yeah, there's really no point in me having the main quest on there, is there? So I might as well just... go my side quests. Thanks for that, Lord Sloth. Your army is trespassing due to external changes. I see. So maybe if I go to the diplomacy screen and I have a quick word with Michael Valentine and I ask him if we can have open borders, you think that would be okay? Give you open borders as well? Great. I think we're not actually trespassing anymore. Alright, luckily we're going to be moving towards a resupply station. Will this heal our... Brilliant, yeah, so that's our airship is now ready to go. And then Jack is going to move through this sort of forested region here. I've not done a skirmish yet. I've not bothered with a skirmish yet. I always like doing campaigns. I think it'll probably take me through all of the different species, won't it? You know, like Vanguard and all that kind of stuff. That's where this video stream's gonna go. Set production for Ifterville. Ah, yeah, okay. So we've got the exploitation down there. Now over here in Burn Timber Grove. Let's have a look at this one. So we've got a derelict power plant. So it is actually going to be an energy exploitation that we build in that one. Anything else I can build here? Let's do some more military infrastructure first. Actually, look at our energy now. It's only +2. So on second thoughts, let's get rid of that and let's do that energy exploitation. And now 10. Alright, so it's auto. Got my phone. I always use my phone to look at the chat.
Before me were the brightest minds of my generation.
Alright, that's our engineer sorted. I could go for air corps. This will also give me a gunship. Alternatively, void technology is always tempting. Void barriers. Enemy units within the affected friendly colony domain have to use 4 extra move points. That could be a good defensive tech to take care of. Alright, so I've got about 10 minutes before I start an Anno 1800 stream. Let's see if I can get a Lieutenant Zhang. Is there a battle here for you? Search the repair station. Hope this pendant of yours is made of tricorium, Lieutenant, because this place looks like it's been wrecked by a horde of angry... I didn't want to bring this up earlier, but let's just say that my parents weren't, so we're very preoccupied. What are they then? Tracking devices? Yes, we could use them to find one another. These are fresh hopper hound tracks.
Objective completed.
Yeah, we actually need to go and take the we need to go find these. Let's fight these before I finish this particular stream. This one is a risky battle. This is probably going to take longer than 5 minutes. I'm actually going to leave that battle, but we could head over to I'll leave that until next go. Let's have a quick look at Jack. Can I get a little fight in here first? Let's enter or send scouts. That's Emma. Other sister, don't cry. Calm yourselves, androids. Why are you wearing their uniforms? Very well, Emma 3. We are wearing Vanguard uniforms. Not every Vanguard is the same, so they don't like Vanguard very much by the sounds of it.
Production ready.
We got that exploit built. Energy efficient assembly line. Reduced energy for units or buy now cost. I'm actually gonna do the do that one so that it's cheaper to produce units. Okay, what did it do there? Was there any... enter? Do you want to enter this claim structure? No, I won't do that. Okay, I'm actually going to leave this until next turn. So I know you joined me there, Lord Sloth, but I'm actually going to be just doing a short stream now because I just want to go and stream Anno 1800 at 8 o'clock. So I just want to make sure it's all set up. So if you fancy watching Anno, I don't know if you're a big fan of Anno 1800, and it'll just be me talking my way through it again. But if you like the campaign of Anno 1800, you're welcome to join me there, Lord Sloth. But I'm going to end this now. So thanks for joining me, and in the next episode, we're going to be completing some of these additional side quests that we've got. We've got quite a collection of them, so join me next time for that. Yeah, I'm just going to start a campaign from scratch, but I probably need to... There's so many people streaming Anno 1800 and even all of these games actually that I probably should try and think of something a little bit more unique. I've got 10 minutes to think about it. I might do the campaign, but I might swap the characters around who we do the campaign with. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Was sadly underwhelmed by the sci-fi annos. I never played them. I never played those actually, Lord Sloth. I came into it at Anno 1800, and it's fantastic. So I've come into it at the right time by the sounds of it. Alright, gonna end the stream here. Thanks a lot, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, Lord Sloth.